what Vijay holds may not be the numbers, but the people. The people support him. That support is more important than the actual numbers which was happening. You said he doesn't need to go to the governor. Governor will call him. That was really interesting. So, but now whatever is happening in the state, if you see, more than 20 people from the ADMK had supported Vijay, and now they've gone back to Edapadi, the previous CM, and said they want to be with him itself. And 3-4 people have resigned from their MLA and joined TVK. So with like, as a citizen, when I see all this happening, I'm not able to understand the political landscape as to what TVK wants to do. Whether my idea of TVK, what they want to do in a state, because they promised clean governance. They promised no corruption in the state. And when we see all these MLAs resigning, joining TVK, going back to ADMK, we feel something fishy is happening amongst the political space, where they probably want to be the majority party before 6 months, because after 6 months there might be something coming up, no confidence motion, we don't know. The people who are supporting are all like 1 seats and 2 seats, and opposition is also very strong. DMK as opposition has always been a very strong party, so that probably that might create a lot of concern. So in 6 months, what is that we can do to achieve the majority for the next 4.5 years for us to rule, might be the state. So what do you feel is from a people's perspective, how will this impact the governance?
See, one thing is, if Mr. Vijay loses his credibility in terms of whatever he promised, which is a clean, corruption-free government, then his survival beyond 6 to 8 months will be very difficult. Then he will become as the same politician of, taking out 2 MLAs, 3 MLAs and joining them and running the government. In my first or earlier podcast, I had said that he had made his candidates take an oath of providing corruption-free government, and that they will not indulge in any kind of corruption with the public money and so many things. I would have expected him to take a similar oath for MLAs who have won. And secondly, he should have told very clearly to the parties who are joining or the MLAs who are joining from various different parties that please don't expect any kind of corruption. Please don't come into the cabinet with the hope that you will make money. Mr. Vijay should stake his entire political career on this one promise of his that he will provide clean government. If he goes back on that, then he will be another politician. He will be one another politician whom we have a plenty in this state and in the country. So there's nothing new that he can provide. There's nothing great that he can do. This will be determined in another 6 months or maybe 8-9 months. It will come to the surface. So he has to, in his deed and in his word, he has to uphold his claims that he made, that I have seen enough money in cinema. I am coming here to serve the people and I will give a clean and fresh government. That part he has to ensure not only about himself but about his ministers and about people who are joining his government, and because somebody or the other will keep reminding him about the oath. So it's not the question of numbers. As I told earlier, it is not the question of 118. Whether it is 118 or 107, he will continue as CM as long as he commands the moral authority. He will become vulnerable with even parties with 2 MPs and 2 MLAs or 5 MLAs, provided they feel that he is not willing to give up the chair. Suppose he says, I don't care. To me, honesty and clean governance is topmost. If the government falls, let it fall. Then you see what happens. Then he will never lose. His majority will always be there, because whenever there is a floor test, he will always get majority. With 107 itself, he will have majority, because it's always present in voting. It is not somebody or the other will definitely abstain. and in overall sense, he will win the vote of confidence, because his shortage is hardly 10 or 12. That he can cover it up by his moral authority itself. But if he slips on that, then difficult. Then things will be very difficult. As of today, everybody is on his side. Well, everybody is looking up to him that something big is going to happen, and whatever they saw in last 60 years, that will not be repeated. And he has come on a platform which is very different, which is fresh, and he says that it will be non-corrupt, clean government, which is not having the baggage of casteism, all this anti-Sanatan, pro-Sanatan religion. All these things have taken a backseat in Tamil Nadu suddenly. I mean, what is important today is good administration, clean delivery of fruits of welfare, welfare governance in Tamil Nadu, and those are the things which are the expectations of public. If he keeps up to it, then he will definitely last very long. He should not much bother about these things, this political business, because he came on a very different platform.